hiking the full-year profit forecast and its stock is rising after hours. Angelo O'Day, Bloomberg Business on WBZ, Boston's News Radio. Covering broadcast, Wakefield, Somerville. We know where you live. WBZ, Boston's News Radio. This is Tomorrow's Technology Today, brought to you by Toyota. Part of the reason for the quiet ride in the all-new 2021 Toyota Venza Hybrid is a crossover vehicle's high-strength steel platform. But there are some other reasons as well.
The platform allows us to really get a good start on keeping Venza quiet.
Improve website for deals. Try at Toyota.com.
This is Gary Steiner from Direct Hire Auto Service. Our local business and the livelihoods of our 70 employees are at risk. Because car manufacturers are starting to talk with Dan about his re-election campaign and the importance of bringing younger voters into the process. Later, Dan will be joined by Dr. Laura Burke, epidemiologist and Dean of Health Science.
Student support across the arts, no matter what foot type you have, providing extreme comfort. Get Skechers' new art fit at a Skechers store near you, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish shoes are sold. There's another dog story happening in America. In the moment they have relief, all businesses are giving them up. The Small United is making it simple for you to support their comeback. Find out how you can donate, shop, and share today at smallunited.org.
Sports now on WPV.
Don't mean that much to him. Why is that?
I like winning. So whichever one is needed that day, I'll try and do that. But you can't choose which one. You have to do both.
First pitch after a little after 8 o'clock. Over in Foxborough, the Patriots are attempting for a more normal week, meaning hopefully they'll be hitting the practice field multiple times leading up to Sunday's game with the 49ers. After COVID concerns have limited the pass to just one practice in the past 2 weeks. And the Bruins re-signing former first-round pick Jackson Houston to get some sunshine. With sunshine around Saturday, temperatures near 70.
Live, local, and fiercely independent. This is WBZ News Radio. Good afternoon. I'm Ben Parker. Here are the 5 things you need to know at 5:45. A Republican-led COVID-19 relief bill on Capitol Hill not getting the support it needs to move forward as Senate Democrats try to work out a deal with the White House. Boston Public Schools will start learning all remote tomorrow until there are 2 full weeks of falling infection rates in the city. Massachusetts education officials will audit certain school districts on their timelines for bringing students back to in-person learning. But I discovered
to him over the radio inside their cars. While COVID-19 stimulus talks continue in the nation's capital, the White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows says the Trump administration is looking to push a $1.9 trillion relief package. White House Communications Director Lisa Farah.
We're at the table, conversations are happening, and I think it's kind of the best place we've been in, so cautious optimism that we're going to have a deal.
Meadows says it's not clear if House Speaker Nancy Pelosi would accept that package. In Maine, the federal government is making farmers eligible for disaster relief assistance after extreme and severe drought conditions in the state. The U.S. Department of Agriculture designating 6 Maine counties as primary natural disaster areas. 8 are contingent natural disaster areas. Lawmakers in Maine say this designation means the farmers can get programs.
Provide food and notes on flushing out allergies, mucus, dust, and germs, including dangerous infectious germs. So with all the horrible stuff in the air, now's the perfect time to join more than 1 million Americans who choose to buy. It has over 30,000 online reviews, averaging 4.7 stars.
Call United Healthcare Senior Care Options at 1-855-229-5262. That's 1-855-229-5262. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Facebook knows that voting this year is a little trickier than usual, and you may have questions like how to register, vote by mail, and how to safely vote in person. That's why Facebook created the Voting Information Center. Get information from election authorities and experts at facebook.com/votinginfocenter. And don't miss the new podcast from iHeartRadio and Facebook called Why I'm Voting, where you'll hear more reasons to vote. iHeartRadio's Why I'm Voting, countdown to Election Day.
Easily covered. It suggests the state is baked, though. The New York Times reports many gay Catholics and their allies outside the church are welcoming the Pope's remarks. even while the opposition to gay marriage remains in place. 5:57, the news at 6 o'clock is straight ahead with Nicole Davis.
Boston Rug Company is moving, and you should too, for incredible prices on their entire inventory. From traditional to transitional, all sizes and styles must go. Boston Rug Company, Brookline.
Matthew was asked by ABC's Michael Strahan what he would have done differently if he had a chance.
We would have either served a no-knock warrant, or we would have done the normal thing we do, which is 5 to 10 seconds. To not give people time to formulate a plan, not give people time to get their senses so they have an idea of what they're doing. Because if that had happened, I'm telling you, Michael, if that had happened, Brown Taylor would be alive.
Now, last month, a grand jury charged an officer with endangering Taylor's neighbors during the raid, but none of the officers who fired that night were ever charged with her death. This week, a grand juror released a statement anonymously saying the grand jury was never given that option for those charges. We're at 6:08. Time for Bloomberg Business. Here's Andrew O'Day.
Wall Street has been betting in recent weeks on a financial stimulus deal by Election Day. That no longer...